Hi everyone and welcome to tonight's live stream. Apologies for the slightly late start tonight. It was absolutely out of my control, but all I will say is there are too many lunatics in society these days, and I'm not going to go into it in much more detail, but I'm quite glad to be sat back in front of a monitor. We nearly landed that on the first go there. I'm just going to do the good evenings. Good evening, PK Nuts. Good evening, Carl, Peter Dowdle, Liam H. Finally a live you could attend. Yeah, you've probably been waiting for 20 minutes. Tim Rusty, good evening to you. Karen Hartnell, good evening. Crypto Aces. Glove, good evening to you. And I'll get back to you on what we discussed shortly on the email there. Gracie, good evening. Just catching up on some of the comments here. And yeah, we'll look for as many as possible. Ben, good evening to you. Bill Tone, hope all is good. And yeah, many thanks to everyone who's tuned in. I've been looking away from the screen. I think we've had a land, haven't we? Right, it's 4 scatters. The butler tells me fantastic stuff. So what a good start that is. Eventually I'll get round to actually being able to look at the screen. I haven't even poured the wine yet. It has been decantering for an hour or so, but I'm going to give it a bit longer. And there. Right, anyway, Club Cabana. Okay. Cocktails ahoy. Johnny Hicks, good evening. Good evening, Paul Heslop. And yeah, we'll get as many requests as possible played out. I've just got to check the list. And we've got a chance here again. That's been a rollicking start. Oh, couldn't do it. Right, I'll get my dates in order on the spreadsheet here. What's the date today? The 21st of October. Right, here we go. Finally look at the screen. New game, this one. Not seen this before. Right. Okay. David W, good evening. And yes, fantastic stuff, and many thanks to everyone who's sent over their decent wins there lately. We're actually getting a reasonable compilation together, and yeah, many thanks. It does sort of cheer me up seeing those wins coming through, and it's good when people get on a decent run. I'm all for it. But yeah, for those that haven't seen, have a look at gentlemangambler.com. There's a specific big wins page there, and yeah, as I say, there's been some good posts. PK, you posted quite a few there recently, and yeah, good on you for getting we all love to beat the casino, but we haven't beaten it on Club Tropicana or Club Cabana, whatever the blooming thing's called. So that was a shame. Let's move on to Drop M next. This was Peter, an earlier choice of yours. And then after this, we'll have a bit of Kenneth Branagh and Convertus Aurum. A decent afternoon on the horses, I must say. I picked a Rosser Ryan one out. I was in the 310 at Yarmouth. I much prefer the flat racing. It's a 310 at Yarmouth, and I backed it on Betfair, and it was 16.5 to 1 when I backed it on Betfair this afternoon. So I was absolutely chuffed with that. Just straight 20 win, but that was a good few sovereigns were had there. An excellent ride, I must say. Eminency in the 310 it was. So I think Ross Orion is right up there with the best jockeys in the country at the moment, and not just because he rode me a 15.5 to 1 winner. CHR 151 high up, good to see you, and many thanks. And David, yeah, we'll obviously get Book of Dead played, assuming it's still here. I'm just still getting my bearings together a bit. Mimi, good evening to you. And yeah, many thanks to everyone who's tuned in. But yeah, as I say, for once it wasn't the butler's fault with the tardy start tonight. So anyway, we are. I suppose it's better late than never. But we'll get on to converters. After this gone land, that's about the only chance that we've had so far. Yeah, no use, are they? There, so that was disappointing, but let's see if Kenneth Branagh can rescue proceedings today. And David, yeah, obviously will play one. Oh, blast! Yeah. Knocked my monocle off the streaming table. I'm gonna have to get one of those racing chairs, you know. Where's Convertus gone? Where's Kenneth Branagh tonight? I can't see Kenneth Branagh. Sorry, Carl, it's not there. Where he's vanished to? He's maybe doing some Shakespeare at the Royal Barbican. But not there. So let's pick another game. Let's pick Doghouse Megaways. Karen, an earlier choice from yours. Of yours. So, here we go. Classic, the Doghouse Megaways. Oh, that's good. Final go, last time. Ooh. Okay, for some reason the YouTube's updating it very slowly tonight. Chris D, good evening to you. And good evening, Angus and Rob. Hope you're both good. Book of Dead, right? Yeah, Angus, that's second request. David, you're going to have to share your request. So 2 for the Book of Dead. There. So maybe that's a hint. I'll play that one next. Right, I'm going to just get my red wine on the go because I'm far too sober at the moment. So yeah, I hope all is good with the Eastbourne lads, Angus and Rob. And Big Bass Original, Carl, no problem. I will get that done for you. Get that played even. No, that needs a bit more breathing time. Right, let's try this one. What's this? Secret Cellar. More. Okay, good in play win that. Oh dear, that other one was dreadful. The Globe, Karen. Yeah, that's a bit more like I remember seeing him play Henry the Fifth years ago at the Lyceum, and that was well worth it. A big fan of Kenneth Branagh. That's absolute top-notch actor. Right, let's go on to some peppermints next. A couple of decent in-play wins, but let's go on to ice mints next. Oh no. Well, I was going to go on to the book. Actually, let's go on to Book of Dead, because two requests for that, but it's going to be played on one line. Oh, what's the butler doing? So, Book of Dead, with just the one line. Obviously, you don't have to get your scatters all in one line. You just need to get them on screen, really. Still works the same, and I quite like it. It's a high risk, high reward way of playing it, but I think it's the correct way. But it can be, if you're stuck on it for a long time, it can get a bit boring. I mean, 3 lines rather than 3 lions is an alternative way of playing it. But let's go on to and set this up for 1 line. What's that? 20 pence. Want to up that a bit. Okay, so it's just the centre line that goes across there. That's your only win table, but obviously you've got your free spins. But it's an exciting way of playing it, albeit short-term excitement. Yeah, we missed out on the horse there. But, yeah, definitely. Definitely a higher risk way of playing it. But there we go. Let's see how we get on. Fair enough, PK. The Mighty Tigers. Let me check, PK. No. Oh, yeah, yes. Yeah, he beat you to it. He beat you to it. An earlier post. Good stuff, Peter. We'll get that one played quickly. Actually put any symbols in at all. I don't know if it has. But yeah, there'll be a new offer coming along on gentlemangambler.com soon at this casino that I'm playing tonight. It's a wager race or something like that. So anyway, it's a few weeks away at the moment, just finalising details. But it's quite an exciting idea, really, and that will be touted. I'll explain a bit more nearer the time, but it's a case of watch this space, and for anyone that's it'll be for anyone that's signed up at this place, new and existing customers. So full details will be published on gentlemangambler.com, but in the meantime, obviously, there is the ongoing £500 prize draw that's also available to new and existing players. So there's quite a lot going on, really. Yeah, but if that's of interest, please do have a look. Have we actually had a single win on this? I don't think it's teased. David, you've actually emptied this machine. Look at that. The horse is on the bottom line. That was terrible. But that's the risk you take with it. Goodness me, that was bad. Right, let's go on to Ice Mints then next. Yeah, and Angus, yeah, we didn't get a tease on that one either, so very strange. Anyway, PK, it's all going well for your hounds from Hull. I don't know if it's going well for my football. I did have what's his name? Not Hartnell. Haaland, the Viking. I did have him to score at any time tonight. I thought they'd win that match, and actually I did Man City half-time, full-time as well. So of the limited bets I placed today, they're looking okay at the moment. I think it was a Saka shot on target, but I had a falling out with a bookmaker who I'm not going to name. Well, actually, I'm going to name and shame them because they're not on my site. Yeah, Paddy Power. It's like they asked me for reams of documentation. I mean, I only play the sportsbook there. I don't play on the casino side of UK sites. I only play the sportsbook, and I didn't send them the documentation, so they restricted my maximum stake to £2. So it's like, what's the point? I mean, that's the maximum bet, by the way, not a stake. Maximum bet of £2. So I just said to them, you know, I've got better things to do with my time. So I've closed my account there. The UK is becoming a shambles. It's becoming an absolute shambles. Oh, yes, we got it. 3 of them all on the line. That was fated to land there. So good shout, Glove. And let's go on to Snow Slingers next. Yeah, Paddy Power, home of the £2 maximum bet. Dear oh dear, what are we coming to? Oh. And Saka's got a shot on target, so marvellous. Well, every shy's a coconut on the betting front. Now we just need to get a few more bonuses on this, really. Started off well. Okay, let's sling some snow. Oh yeah, I remember this game. It churns reasonably, doesn't it? Because you quite often get your the sort of gun balls there. Yeah, the older wine that I've opened, which wasn't so prestigious, it's actually a lot better than the the one that had been in the cellar for a while, so maybe it's my fault. I didn't give it enough breathing time. Can we do it? No. Good stuff, Grazy. Just catching up on the comments there. Excellent stuff, and yeah, many thanks for posting, and to everyone who's posted. We'll get these there. I've sort of added the odd comment onto them there. You know, sort of give my opinion on the wins, but there's some excellent stuff, and I really appreciate it. 'Cause it's good to sort of look at it. Rob Sart, no, we haven't gone on to the bananas. Yeah, David, 5k per month. I mean, if that's the UK casino, they'll probably be fined 5 million by this government fairly soon. So I wouldn't be leaving too much in there if that's your deposit. They'll probably claim, oh no, you sort of the gaming commission's done something naughty. You've done something naughty there, and we must fine you millions. I think it happened to Betfred recently, didn't it? And it was absolutely preposterous. It was something like there were certain games where if you got a win, it would say congratulations, even if it wasn't a win, or something daft like that. I mean, I always remember the Deal or No Deal machines, going back through 10 years at least. I couldn't get that either. Where you'd pick your Deal or No Deal game, and you'd get to the end of it, and there'd be 2 boxes left. Anyway, say for example it had a value of £1 or £50. Actually, no, higher values than that. £4 or £50. If it gave the lower one, Edmonds would leap up and say yippee, because you've picked the lower box. And it was obviously a fault of the programme. So, you can't get away with anything these days. And whilst that was infuriating at the time, picking the wrong box, I could sort of see the funny side of it, and look back now and think, okay, the game makers obviously had a sense of humour when they made that particular version of Deal or No Deal, but you can't get away with anything in the UK now. It's a shambles. It's just, government feels like the Wild West. Right, we're not getting anywhere with snow slingers, unfortunately. It's a shame, because they get quite expensive when you don't land them there. So let's go on to Wild West Gold Blazing Bounty next. No Joe, I'm afraid. Crypto on the snow. Oh, and then we need to play Beast Below. But let's go on to the Wild West whatnots next. Well, Mr. Q, I mean, I've said this story many times. Obviously, I closed my account with them because they were the ones who wrecked a live stream for me by, changing my deposit limit half an hour before I was due to go live, as I put the deposit down. And, funny enough, I don't carry reams of documentation or leave it lying around GG Towers where it can be easily accessed. It's, I was furious that time. Obviously, I had to switch that live stream to Betfred at the final minute. But why should I send them documentation? And as I replied to one of the comments in midweek, it's like going into Curry's and being told by one of the staff members there, oh no, you can't have that's a good win. You can't have that expensive TV unless you provide a ream of documentation and source of wealth funds and that. And even if you do buy it, you're not allowed all the facilities on it. You're not allowed to fast forward it. You're not allowed to record on it, and that you're restricted. And it feels like that. It really does. And I know I'm going into rant mode. Sorry, it's but I can't do a live stream and not have a rant. Well, Karen, funny enough, I was reading about the conker fights there online. I'd heard about that, and that was one of the the joys of autumn as a kid. I mean, we all used to play conker fights. No one ever got injured. It was like they have staff supervisors in the playground. So if anyone's getting teasing it for fun, this. So if anyone's playing up or being naughty, that's why the staff supervisors are in the playground. It's like, what's more dangerous, getting involved in a conker fight and having some fun as a child, or do they just want every child to sit at home on their mobile phones all day long? I mean, it's getting to that stage, isn't it, really? You'd be told you can't breathe in a certain way soon. Robsart, that's bizarre. Years ago, I'll tell you a story in a minute when I load up the next game. I wasn't in Curry's at PC World, actually. I was in a pub there, but I'll go on to the story in a second. No joy, unfortunately, on that. I did tease quite well, Gracie. Let's go on to... let's try a bit of Oasis now. Gold Oasis. And then I'll... Actually, up for the 5th time, I should play Beast Below. I keep saying I'm going to play Beast Below. So let's play Beast Below, and then I'll play Golden Oasis. Wait a minute, our spreadsheet's not right. Of course, that was the first game that bonused. Gold Oasis it is. Oh dear, it's just been that sort of day. Right, here we go. What is it? Champagne Supernova, isn't it? Their song. I got a bit of champagne. Was this maybe on the second press? Oh, what? That was there, wasn't it? Yeah, it was there. One away. One away. Yeah, Karen, absolutely right. I mean, I used to always cycle to school because I was too impatient and didn't like public transport anyway. So, it was like I used to cycle about 3 miles. So I should have just got the butler to do the honours, but even more boring sitting in a car listening to him. So I'd rather cycle. But I used to cycle about 3 miles, so it was a 6 mile round journey, and kids probably aren't allowed to do that now. They you have to be dropped at the school door and that, terrified of going onto the streets, and it's a sad sort of situation, really. Of the streets in the UK really so unsafe that you're not allowed to actually go in them, and you should just stay in all day and get stuck on a mobile phone. And apparently it's a real issue. Good grief, Robsart, that is absolutely ridiculous. No worries, Gracie, it happens. Simon and Becky, good evening to you. Or good evening, Becky. and hope all is good. Not had many bonuses. Some games have turned reasonably well, but it's been a bit slow progress tonight, I must say. But hope you're both good. Bright, yeah, okay, yeah, I'll get those requests added, Becky. Last chance on this. Oh, it just went past, didn't it? Oh, we're hitting the crossbar for a lot of games tonight. And another one there. Let's play Wild West Gold Megaways next. Yeah, good shout there, Glove. That was decent. Give us a job. Good evening. Yeah, no problem, David. Added on to the list. So, Rob Sart, the story was I was sat in a pub years ago. I mean, going back 20 years at least. Anyway, I was waiting for a cohort to give me a lift into the we're going to the London Victoria Casino. And a mighty fine place it was back then. Anyway, I was waiting in a pub beforehand, and I got a bit bored, so I stuck, about £10 into one of these Noel Edmonds type machines. Anyway, I got about £6 out, and I thought I can't be bothered with this. So anyway, I sat down and waited for my cohort to arrive. Anyway, oh, that'll be all right. God, no superlative for that. Anyway, a couple of police walked into the pub, and I thought, oh, what's going on here? Must be a bit of rumpus at the back of the pub. Anyway, they hovered around me for about a minute, and then said, "Excuse me, are you? Have you been, ripping off cash point machines in the area?" I said, "No, of course I haven't. I'm a civilised member of society. Why would I do that?" And anyway, they said, "Can we sort of, search you to check you haven't got any large amounts of money on you?" And here's where the twist was. Obviously, I was going to a London casino. I had £5,000 on me in £50 notes, and they said, "Well, there we go. It's obviously you that's been ripping off the machines." So I said, "Well, what cash machine do you know that pays out £50 notes?" And they had absolutely none of it. So anyway, cut long story short, I was taken to the local constabulary and given my own apartment for a few hours. Anyway, I said, "Look, obviously getting my lawyer on this." Got my lawyer, turned up straight away, and he said this. I remember this line to this day. He said, "You asked him if he'd won on the machine, and he said no. I lost £4. I put £10 in and I got 6 out, so therefore it's a loss." It's like, "Oh no, the bar staff said you'd won on it." It's like, "Well, no, I'd lost £4." And that was the crux of their argument. Anyway, my lawyer just said to them, "You must be Ladbrokes dream customers, and then if you think a £4 loss is a win," and they let me go straight away. It was so frustrating though, because I missed the evening at the London Victoria Casino. And the guy I was supposed to meet wondered where on earth I got to, because there were no mobiles back then, or I didn't carry one then. So anyway, that's the tale of the day. There, it was some time ago. Crazy, yeah, that's right. I mean, even the tuppenny nudgers, you could probably waste more on a tuppenny nudger at the end of the pier now than you actually could online. That's bizarre, isn't it? Give the kids £100 to spend on a tuppenny nudger, and they won't be asked any questions. But try getting that online, and you've got to send them your life savings. Right, let's go on to Primal next. Liam, an earlier choice of yours. not getting much luck on this. I'm going into absolute ramp mode. But we're not getting much luck in the meantime. But anyway, hopefully it'll change. Only got 3 bonuses at the moment. Yeah, so we need some more. Right, let's see how this old classic goes tonight. Right, there we go, bit of primal. Shame. Can be a tough one to get at times this. I'll play Big Bass Original after this one. Wild, so that would have been a good one in the bonus. Right, no joy there. So, proving slightly tough nut to crack this one. Yeah, Rob Such. Yeah, £50 notes were available. Used to always get paid by the casinos in 50s there, really. But they were never in the ATM. You're actually right. It's a job. I can't believe that. Well, maybe they do stock them up there after all these years. The local constable was correct. But yeah, I've never seen a £50 note come out. It's yeah, Carl, it's been that sort of day. There, it's definitely a rant day. Right, oh, we're out of spins. Right, okay. Let's play FRKN Bananas next. Blimey, Coventry winning again. They're absolutely flying at the moment. Incredible run Right, anyway, let's have a bit more of this wine. Right, here we go. Yeah, it gives a job. I did ask my lawyer about that at the time, in terms of suing them. He advised the negative publicity that might be brought about for someone in my status if it ended up hitting the local press might have been an issue. So I was kind of advised against it. Although I was so raging at the time, that was my first reaction as well. It's like, well, everything that I said to them in the pub was repeated by my lawyer, and without me even actually prompting him. It just felt a bit bizarre. And apparently it was the person in the pub who had actually staff working in the pub that had actually tipped off the local constabulary, saying I matched the description, but maybe he needed to borrow my monocle. Needless to say, I did not go back to that pub. Yeah, Thomas UCC, that doesn't surprise me. And gives a job. Yeah, they're all arresting people online, aren't they, for posts online these days. So that's why you're fine to sort of burgle someone's house or set fire to a building, but you're not allowed to post stuff online that someone might be offended by. And that's where they all are. And that's rant number 20 for the night. Ah, dear. Sorry, Carl. I meant to play that next, didn't I? My mind's not there tonight. It really isn't. But yeah, I did say I was going to play that next. So thanks, Carl. I will definitely. Oh, we're in. 4 of them. Hallelujah. The bad run's broken. That's the best analogy I can come up with. Right, Big Bass. I don't have time even to forget it. The original one. There it is. There it is. Second one in. Oh, of course, no one can see that on the screen because I'm not allowed to show the front screen. More rules, more rules. Yeah, Liam H. I was stunned too, but but yeah, good shout, Rob Such. Let's hopefully stop the rot and we can start getting a few more. Otherwise, it might be an early bath tonight. Oh, of course, this doesn't have the Dropportunity, does it? The original one. Well, this is going badly, but I'm probably about 400 up on football tonight. So, what was 1020 was the start balance. So we're a long way adrift. Even despite the football, if we went 400 on that, which most of it's guaranteed, I would have said, it'd still be 300 down. Okay, well, come on, let's get this. Still time, there's still time. I wasn't even on the last reel. Oh, it's just gone past. It's the longest spin of all time. Another chance, absolutely peppering it. It's got to give in a minute. But no, that's no try. $25. That's a nice in-play win. It certainly is tonight. That's going to be a winner as well. Another 10, right? Well, regardless, Carl, it's a good choice because that's covered most of the cost of the spins there, and we've still got 26 to go, so you never know. Oh, Gracie, that's terrible news. That's terrible news. What happens if you don't have it? It's tough, isn't it? I mean... Dear, oh dear. Another one goes missing. I think I would be tempted to speak with my lawyer, Gracie, if I got a bill of that nature landing on my doorstep, that's for sure. Especially when it's from the government, who are just going to waste it, aren't they? It's not actually going to be of any benefit to anyone. Well, they might be to a few people, but not to the working class. Not even the upper class. They're trying to pinch everything off in inheritance, aren't they, really? Okay, we're getting to the end on this one, so let's get the next game on the agenda. Book of Church next. Another chance. Oh, no, how did that miss? How did that miss? Yeah, let's play Book of Church next. No Johnny Hunter here, Becky, but Book of Church is here. So let's try that one next. Yeah, Rob Star, what do you mean? 10 pence? That'll be all they deserve. 10 pence a week. Yeah, here you go, have that. I'm paying it back. It's not bad, you know. Right, that's the end of that bottle. Oh, one away again. Crossbar challenges galore tonight. Yeah, Rob Star, and we can all prove that because you know, all the casinos have restricted our money, so I've been playing beyond my means for years. I'm afraid there's no lava balls here. Gives a job. Not here yet. Another chance. For goodness sake. Another miss. No, it wasn't there that time. God, how are we not getting more bonuses here? Oh, controversial, Tim. Controversial, but your strike rate has been excellent. Although 50% strike rate last week, and 0% this week. But I will add it to the list. I'm going to try King Kong Even Bigger Bananas next. Because it's not looking like this is landing either. Dear oh dear, the balance is taking an absolute hammering here tonight. Right, King Kong Even Bigger Bananas 4. God dear. It's like when these Halloween films that come out at this time of year, don't you? It's I think the original Halloween there was an all-time classic, wasn't it? But then they made Halloween 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think it was the same with Freddy Krueger, wasn't it? The Nightmare on Elm Street 26. It's like, yeah, come on, guys. You've run out of ideas now. It's a bit like Coogan and Alan Partridge, isn't it, really? On Series 42, it's kind of not funny anymore. Rise of Samurai, David, that's not there. Goonies, Karen Hartnell, that's not there. Jack O. Wild, Darren 67, that's not there. And Bait Gold is not there either, gives a job. Maybe they'll turn up soon, but not at the moment. I'm getting all the notifications tonight on here in reams. So I get nothing for ages, and then I get about 20 arriving at the same time. A bit of Frankie Howard, Gracie. That sounds a good one. Simon, I will have a look for Ted there. That'd be a good game to play, actually. I don't know if it's here, but I will have a look. Yeah, Gracie, it's been hard work. It's a real shame because my football pets are going brilliantly. Man City half-time, full-time. Saka to just get a shot on target. Okay, that was only a small bet, but I had Haaland to score at any time, just slightly better than even money. And obviously he got the first one. So, absolutely flying along on the football, but this has been terrible so far tonight, but it can still change. Yeah, David, we might be wrapping up proceedings. Yeah, Rob Salt, there's none of that malarkey at GG Towers. It would be the 3rd of... Is it the 1st? This is the 1st of November. Easter Saturday there, but I'm kind of not in the mood for any more fire just at the moment. So I think I might give Bonfire Night a miss this year. I'll watch it on TV. Uh, 182 Roby. Hope all is good. And yeah, that sounds a good plan. If you're able to catch up on the video, so it'll boost the boost the viewing numbers up, although they've been respectable of late. A bit of a lull a few months back, hence why sort of partly the reason why I changed the videos to, you know, a minimum of 2 lengthy videos per week. I just felt, you know, sort of almost maybe repeating some of the games too much, and, you know, better to have sort of longer videos and people can just relax for you know, 40 minutes or so each time. But yeah, it's good to see the numbers turning up. Colin Pugh, good evening to you. No joy whatsoever on these slots, but football wise it's going very well. And I did alright on the horses this afternoon. Had a 15-1 winner at Yarmouth there, ridden by the Testarossa, Rossa Ryan. Brilliant ride it was too. Eminency or Eminence, I'm not going to look it up again, but the official SP was 11-1, but got, you know, 15.5. And gives a job, yeah, the Angel Gabriel has landed. Yeah, Ross, I wouldn't fancy that much there, and half those fireworks probably get let off in the street, don't they? Illegally. Oh, is he collecting the bonus? Or is he... No, he's superfluous. Oh, that's annoying. First time I've ever played this. Well, gives a job. Funny enough, the Charles Hills one, ridden by Jason Watson on Saturday, I did back the time before, but I looked at the each horse rating in that race, and it was rated about £18 lower than the John Gosden one. So although, you know, I really like Jason Watson as a jockey, I couldn't see how it was going to, you know, improve by £18 and win the race. So I didn't back it, but that 100-1 I could have conceded if I hadn't looked at the ratings, but it's 100-1 for a reason, and the 200-1, I mean, how on earth does that win the sprint race? That was ridiculous. Right, no joy here. Darren67, good stuff, thanks for the offer to hype the video. I don't know why it doesn't have it. Let's go on to Frankie Howard then, up Pompeii. But yeah, I'll get the butler to check that for you, Darren. And thanks for the offer to hype it. And yeah, if anyone does know how to hype my videos and that, please do so. I think it all sort of helps there, and, you know, gives YouTube or Google, whoever runs it, a positive sort of bit of feedback, doesn't it? Really, which can only be good. But yeah, the jump season, Colin. It was a good card at Perth today, but there wasn't much I liked. A good card, I say. You know, decent number of horses entered into various races. You know, I'm getting a bit fed up with, you know, jumps racing only having 4 or 5 runners each race. I can't really get into it too much at short odds, but maybe it will change, you know, or maybe this year I'll just play on the all-weather racing. Yeah, SRB, it's not been the best of late. I feel like I'm almost having to rely on getting huge wins just to break even each time, and when I don't get those huge wins, you know, it's a loss. I mean, maybe that's just the way that the games are designed, and it's not just me, but no, PK, it's squeaky bum time, isn't it? Leicester have got a goal back. Oh dear. Anyone but Leicester. I'll never forgive them for sacking Ranieri. And absolutely, how on earth can you sack a manager that's just won you the league when you're expected to get relegated that season? That's bizarre, but football world's bizarre. And I tell you what will absolutely make me laugh to the rafters is if that Nottingham Forest, the big guy who runs Nottingham Forest, I can't remember his name, there'll be someone out there who can remind me, but apparently he's going to be interim manager of Nottingham Forest and he's absolutely hilarious, that bloke. I mean, he should offer to go in goal. Oh, I couldn't get the king in the middle. Oh, Simon, that's harsh. These, especially when you've kind of had you've got the more difficult part of getting the cards and corners spot on. I mean, those odds on their own would have been decent. I must admit, when it went to 1-1, I thought, here we go. This will just be. Well, I wasn't saying here we go in a positive one because I'm not, a fan of Liverpool whatsoever. But I was kind of going, oh, here we go again. It's Liverpool will get a late winner. And I had a small bet on them to win at that point when they equalised. So incredibly unlucky there. Oh, that's really harsh. They can quickly ramp up though. These what I'll just come back to in a moment. No draw on this one. No draw at all. Never really got close there. Sugar Rush Xmas next. David W. Thank you for the choice. Yeah, what I found, Simon, is quite a good one. I do on matches. On matches where it's something like West Ham against Brentford. Something where I've got zero interest in the teams playing. What I'll do is I'll do over 14 corners, over 15, over 16, over 17, and it gets kind of quite exciting if you get up to say 12 or 13 corners quite early doors. Then you can absolutely win a lorry load if they all land. So I just do overs rather than an exact amount, and it just gives me a bit of interest, much like your sort of corner, or the bookings one on the bet builder. It gives me a bit of interest in a game that I wouldn't otherwise be remotely bothered about watching. But sometimes I just like watching football and relaxing there. I don't get a huge amount of time at weekends to watch much at the moment, so like a Monday night West Ham v Brentford is about my lot really, and I should do the Champions League ones, but I'm often now streaming on Tuesday or Wednesday, so I'd only be able to watch 50% of those matches any case, so yeah, Darren Pavarotti. Who was the guy Ranieri got to sing the opera singer? The blind chap. What's his name? Oh, God. Memory's dreadful for stuff in recent times. Andreas Bocelli. Does work occasionally. Yeah, they had Andrea Bocelli, didn't they? Actually singing, a variety of opera songs that day. Leicester got promoted. Leicester got handed the title, which I thought was great. Even though the Leicester fans were singing over him.
It's a bit uncouth, but I can see why emotions were joyous on that day. Andreas Bocelli, yeah, thank you, Karen. I'm amazed I actually got that. And I didn't Google it. Yeah, oh dear. Just hard work at times. I can remember, like the incident where the police wrongfully took me into a cell from, 20, 30, 25 years ago or whenever it was. But I can't remember something that happened yesterday, which I should be able to. Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's the red wine alcohol over the years catching up with me. Who knows? Gizzard Job, I cannot offer an opinion on Liverpool because I've never been there. The first ever football match I watched was when Chelsea were playing Liverpool at home, and actually it ended a 1-1 draw. But I watched the match back about 6 months ago, where the actual game I was attending was on YouTube. It was great. But John Barnes, who was playing for Liverpool at the time, won a free kick. The referee, turned around there, and Barnsley moved the kick forward about 20 yards. The foul was near the touchline. He moved it infield about 20 yards and nearer the goal, and all the Chelsea players were complaining. And the referee just, it should have gone to Specsavers. It's like it was so far taken from the wrong position, and Barnsley called the free kick into the top corner. He was very good at free kicks when he wasn't playing for England. And then Liverpool that made it 1-1 after Gordon Jury got scored in the first half through a penalty. Funny enough, the ref was trying to bounce the books. No joy there either. Oh dear, oh dear. Buffalo King Megaways next. So anyway, the Barnsley had got this dubious free kick taken from totally the wrong place. Then someone else from Liverpool dived and got a dubious late penalty. Peter Beardsley took the penalty, and Kevin Hitchcock, the Chelsea goalie, saved it. There was his name was sung by all and sundry there who were in the ground. It was brilliant. It was a hopeless penalty, but a good save, and that was my first ever memory. So maybe that gives the job. It provides my answer there to you. And I can remember that game like it was yesterday. And, it was... Yeah, and that's probably going back 40 years. Oh, dear. Oh, Rob Sart, yeah, late 60s. Filbert Street. Yeah, it's not quite fired this season, has it? Gizzard Job. Yeah. Well, not only the pitches, David, but the challenges that came in as well. I mean, you could... I swear the analogy goes that you could actually shoot a footballer dead in the 1970s and the ref wouldn't even give you a yellow card. I mean, some of the challenges were like assault. I mean, we had sort of Ron Chopper Harris or whatever, and he got that nickname just because he couldn't tackle properly. He was like an olden day Paul Scholes who just flew in with challenges. But back then you never even got a booking. The ref just turned a blind eye. So not only did you have the pitches to cope with, which, you know, George Best, incredible player there on very difficult pitches, but you had the challenges, you know, most of which would be career-ending ones, and whether the modern-day players, you know, have weaker limbs, I don't know, because the challenges don't seem nearly as bad now, but, you know, you're still getting a lot of players injured, really. Oh yeah, biting your legs, Rob. That's awful. That is cannibalism. Yeah, wasn't it Cloughie who went to Leeds and told them when he turned up that they've got to chuck all their trophies in the bin because they weren't won with fair play. You don't get his like around anymore, and that The Damned United was a terrible film about Brian Clough. Really, it was. I don't think that was portrayed anything like as accurately as it should have been. Dramatised a bit too much, but it did make me chuckle. Yeah, it's stay there, you know, telling Bremner and co, yeah, just chuck your medals in your bin, lads. You weren't playing fair. Yeah, Graham Souness was a tough. Another game bites the dust. Let's go on to Miami Mayhem then. Let's play this one next. A nemesis for me this game. Right, here we go then. Bit of mayhem. Right, I'm just going to top up some wine effects, so it won't be much. Right, good grief. Look away now. Just went to top my wine up and... oh, hold on. I'm talking to the phone, not the microphone, the wine glass, not the... Right, anyway, the Book of Time. Let's hope we're not out of time soon, but there we go. Cease, good evening to you, and well done, Tim. There, excellent stuff. So, maybe you've ended the nemesis on that game for me. Be nice now just to get a good bonus off it. But how are we doing for numbers now? Well, crazy. This happened last week, didn't it? When I had to get the get one of the bottles out of the cellar, and that I looked away, and yeah, there was a bonus waiting when I got back. It was on a game that's tough to bonus. I think it was Buffalo Rising. God, yeah, I was like, if that's correct, I'm going to check that was correct. If that's correct, maybe my memory isn't as bad as I thought it was. I'm going to check that. It's probably wrong. It's probably Sugar Rush or something, but it might have been Buffalo Rising. So maybe there's hope yet. Oh yes, crazy! It was. Oh, I can't believe we got that right. Oh, I was absolutely chuffed with that. Far too sober on that stream. This one is going down very well. Balance is not looking good, folks. So, what I think we'll do, I don't want to faff about redepositing because it'll take 10 minutes off the stream. So I'll play out what's landed, and then we'll carry on for a bit and see where we get to really. I got your name perfect. Cease? Good grief. I can't believe that. Right. Okay, thanks. It's well, it's a shame the games aren't backing up my memory tonight and pronunciations. Life and Death next. Gracie, here we go. Let's try and get this. So it was wrong. Case. Thank you. Right, okay. Case it is. Excellent. Right, thank you for correcting me there. But yeah, and yeah, thanks for tuning in to the live stream. Much obliged. So here we go, Life and Death. So, yeah, we really are running into the snookers required stage here at the moment. Okay, Right, I think we're going to have to just play the bonuses here, folks. Just have a couple of spins just to round that down. Right, so looking at the list here, we have got just the 5 bonuses. So, Doghouse Dog or Alive is the first one. This was landed by the butler while I was sorting out some local ruffians earlier. Anyway, this where is it on there? Yeah, Doghouse Motley Crew. So let's hope one of these bonuses pays half decent, because it's been somewhat hard graft tonight, which is unusual. Yeah, Simon, good to hear. That's decent news there. Good saving that as well. So here we go for the one-ometer. Right, not getting much joy here, but they often arrive up late. Come on. Yeah, one of them. They do often turn up late. Yeah, we've got another. Can we get the third one and get the re-trigger? Okay, we get a nice for that. Where's the third one? Yes, got it. Good. Right, I can't remember how many extra spins you got for that. Maybe this should be okay after all. Oh yeah, 3, okay, right. Oh yeah, of course they double. That might be alright. The cowboy. Oh, it's a sig! Wow! Wow. 78, blimey, I was going to guess 72 there. Top dog! Oh, it's not connected to the full reel though. Anyway, it's a superb. Well, this bonus gives us a bit of pennies to carry on with here. And top dog, but not on the full reel again. Yeah, another superb. Oh, this is a great bonus. Great bonus. I'm going to go back to playing, and I'll play the others out at the end. Any takers? Oh, again, not qualified to the 4th. But what a fantastic bonus that one was. 33, 255 in the kitty. Let's go back to playing some games, folks, and I'll play the rest a bit later. So what have we got here? LaFerro. So let's try LaFerro. So, here we go. So, 50 spins here. Let's hope we can land this reasonably quickly. Oh, lots of symbols there. Only £4 worth. Yeah, Gracie, credit where it's due. That was a good choice. That one. Bald Monk Gaming, good evening to you. Thank you for the choices there. And we're in. We're in. Right, fantastic stuff. Now, that request was... Karen, that was your earlier one. You'll have to let me know which side you want me to go there, left or right-hand side. Right, Any Megaways was the next one, so I'm going to play Witch Heart Megaways. Glove, this was an earlier one that you chose. Well, you didn't choose, but I'm going to go on to Witch Heart Megaways. So, here we go. I didn't have time to put an acca on the football tonight. I just was literally looking at single bets, and but I would have definitely done Newcastle at home. I mean, we beat Benfica, but it's like Mourinho has taken a good side backwards, because last season, I mean, they scored goals for fun. They're a bit like the Kevin Keegan style side, and really entertaining. I had a each way bet on them to win the Champions League last year, and then they sacked their manager from last season for being too entertaining, and they brought in Mourinho. It really is, because I mean, his second spell at Chelsea was just, it was an embarrassment to be a Chelsea supporter during that second spell. That argument with the sort of medical lady was just, he's so good first time round. He really has lost the magic, Mourinho. Trying to keep the spreadsheet updated here. It's, I don't know what's going on. The internet is running very, very slowly. Duncan, yeah, Mourinho's Megaways, yeah, well, more chance of winning on the Megaways than Benfica will, with him in charge. Gold Megaways, Celtic man, yeah. Or is that Celtic? Karen, House Crew 2, yeah. Oh no, it's got the, we need a count in the front. Oh no. Oh, I don't believe that. That would have been hundreds. That would have been absolutely hundreds. I'll have to check that back. Oh, that's harsh. I mean, there were loads and loads of wilds on the final reel there. That might have been, 400 or 500. That I'll check that back at the end. Well, yeah, I'll update you in about a week. There, when I must have been able to read it. Oh, well, PK, you'll be happy there if your hounds from Hull. Been on the stream much tonight, if you're playing up front for them. Or in goal, like the Nottingham Forest chairman's going to play in goal on Saturday. He's naming the team and he's picked himself to play in goal. Ah, it's comedy gold. Right, not much joy on this, so Duncan, yeah, should have Vampy Party here. Okay, so a bit of Napoleon next. Yeah, PSV Eindhoven, what a result that was. That's extraordinary. I think tonight it should have just been back any team that's got PS in there. Well, actually, other than Preston, PSG and PSV, the V's and the G's, 13 goals between them. That's a double for tonight. My City bet, half-time, full-time's come in. So that's good. That's another 300. So about 500 up from bets tonight. But this, well, you know, still a bit of time. I'll carry on for about another 10 or 15 minutes or so, and then I'll play the bonuses out after that. It's taking 10 or 15 minutes for Napoleon to get his fleet together. Right, yeah, let's play this at a relatively fast pace. There's been quite a few requests come in the last few minutes, so what I will do, I will drop the spins to 25 or 30 per game after this one, and I'll try and get some of the these requests in the last few minutes played. Might not be able to do all of them, but if I don't, I'll include them in a forthcoming bonus hunt. And by the way, obviously it's not that long now until the end of October, and the £500 prize draw that's available for this casino that I'm playing at tonight will only be running until the end of October. It's for new and existing players. So if that's of interest, do have a look at gentlemangambler.com. I can't really go into much more detail than that, but it's a pretty good offer. Blooming server's lost. Right, that's annoying because it took 10 minutes to load. I think I'm going to move on from Napoleon. I'm going to move on to a different fleet. Legacy of Dead next, Liam. An earlier one of yours. But yeah, I'll look to play these 25 or 30 spins per game. But yeah, anyone's interested in that casino offer, just pop over to gentlemangambler.com. And obviously that's running until the end of October. And then in November, there'll be another exciting one, a slot race or something like that. So anyway, I'll explain more details about that near at the time. Right, here we go. Yeah, I'll do 20 and then 10, otherwise I'll be permanently exiting games. Oh, don't tell me this is going to crash as well. Right, this is on the full 10 lines this time. Shabs West, good evening to you. God, 21 to 10. PS. Right, well, that was a great choice. It's that landing, Liam, but excellent choice on Legacy. First tease, and it's landed. Right, Stormborn next. Stormborn next. Okay, so that's your earlier choice. So 25 spins about right. Oh, it's just... I feel like the game's about to crash every single time. I mean, of tonight's bonuses, I reckon I've not been looking at the screen for about 70% of the ones that have landed. You know... Colin, I hope there's a max win incoming. Colin Clark. Because it's now over 5 years that I've been streaming and I still haven't had one. I don't know what the max win is. I can't believe that. And yet in the first month of playing, you know, I landed a 3,500 bonus on a £2 stake, which was, you know, it's a matched bonus that I got at the time because I never played online at all before I started this channel. I didn't even know what a Mega Ways was. Well, I still don't. Oh dear. The Elden's always the best. But no, I'd never played online slots at all until I started the channel. We got it! Stormborn! Case, great choice there. We're ending on a high note. Right, Mourinho's multi next. Duncan Evans. You'll have to let me know which side, Case. And left or right. Butler will make a note on the spreadsheet. And I'll try this wine in a moment and see if it's any better than it was an hour and a half ago. There, it's a bit aniseedy. Because that's the earlier bottle completed. Right. Here we go then. Let's hope we have more success than Benfica. So, yep, 30 spins, that's about right. Yeah, I might as well keep that quick spin on here. Oh. If anyone's watching on the mobile and this quick spin is hard work to watch, let me know and I'll switch it off. But it is a bit of a slow, spinny one anyway. But yeah, if anyone's struggling and they're watching on a mobile, let me know because I know it can be. Look at the skulls on that! It can be difficult to watch at times, certainly for me. Lots of goals in the Champions League tonight. 43 goals. Yeah, Case, it's uncanny. I mean, you know, I know the max wins do exist. I mean, you know, a lot of people who watch the channel have, you know, commented. But it's bizarre, you've never had one, and yet your wife had 4 on the hacksaws. I mean, there was a time I was trying to max that Vampy one. I felt that was a good chance of doing that if I max gambled that one to the 256 start, but it's almost like, I don't know, I prefer, you know, if it just happened naturally, like a full screen of elephants on Primal or whatever, you know, there, and that just instantly said, yeah, here's £10,000, that's your max win or whatever, I prefer it that way. 'Cause when you get a 256 multiplier, you're almost expecting to get a really good win, whereas you shouldn't really, because they're so unpredictable, these slots. Yeah, that sounds like when I was in Vegas with Lady GG at the time there, and I had my epic sherry night in the MGM Grand. There wasn't so many dollars there in the morning as there was in the evening, but that was a good right. Yeah, no joy there then on, well, actually last spin, even game anything good. Right, I'm going to play 3 games to end with. Cloud Princess, Chaos Crew 2 and Vampy Party. That'll complete the set. Cloud Princess next. So yeah, I won't do any more requests other than those 3, and then I'll play the games out after that. We've actually now got up to 8. I mean, thank goodness that Doghouse game paid well, you know, when I started playing the bonuses, because that has then led to another 4 games landing with the money that paid, and we've still got 174 in the kitty. So that's oh, go on, First Press Express, yes, got it, fantastic. Tim, you're back on fire tonight, excellent stuff. Right, Chaos Crew 2 next. Brilliant. You're now up to a 66.6% strike rate. Because I think you've picked 3 games and you got 2 bonused. So good stuff. 66.6 recurring percent if you did it on a calculator. Oh, that wine's tepid. That's how many hours do I need to give this blooming thing? Oh, no, that's not good. Well, I won't be getting this one again. What's the name of it? Paulo de Alba, 2022. Might as well be Paulo de Canio. Yeah, that's dreadful. Right. Anyway, let's get get Chaos Crew done now. Yeah, Crypto Vampy Party is oh my word, it's the First Press Express. And oh dear. Right, well, we're ending on a high note tonight. Every time I look away from the screen, a bonus lands. Brilliant choice there, Karen. The First Press Express. Let's play Vampy Party. And let's play the bonuses. It's like they've switched Happy Hour of the bonuses on, and Misery Hour, you know, in the hour preceding this, it's like a distant memory. I might actually get out of a pickle tonight. And I reckon that's put it up to about 80% strike rate when I've not been looking at the screen. Yeah, brilliant stuff, Karen. Thank you for the choice there. Oh, I should just do this live stream blindfolded. Mind you, I wouldn't be much use interpreting the comments. Okay, so quick spin here. Here we go. The Nemesis. Oh, you'd never land that in the bonus, would it? You know, especially with a... Yeah, Newcastle comfortable with us, right, okay. But anyway, pickle on this. It would be, you know, the Great Escape, wouldn't it? It's a strange game, this. I mean, buying the random scatters. Apparently, you buy them random, and it is just an equal chance of landing 3, 4, or 5 scatters, but it never gives you the 5 scatters. So, we're in! We're in! I don't believe this. Yes, it's fantastic stuff. Right, great choice, Duncan. Vampy Party, you'll have to let me know what to do. I think it might be worth a gamble, that one. But drop me a note in the comments. If you want to collect, that's fine. If not, just name a multiplier that you want me to get to, and I'll do that. Right, this is great stuff. What a turnaround. So, let's start with the beast below then. Peter, this was your brilliant choice. Before PK chose it himself. So, here we go. 9 bonuses to play out. And this is a 4 scatter one, so... But I'm not going to save it till last. I'll play it. Let's play them in the order they landed, because some of the games do have timeout issues, or I mean, like taking half an hour to load this one. Timeout by itself, wouldn't it? Oh, come on, it's a 4 scatter one. Hurry up and load. Yeah, Crypto Ace is absolutely right. That massively helped, because we've landed a lorry load of stuff since reverting back. Oh yeah, this PK, the 4 scatter one. This is where Pep Guardiola gets put in a tank, doesn't it? And I must admit, I've had better bonuses on the 3 scatter one as well on this game, but in theory, the 4 scatter one should be the answer, really. That was the first of the bonuses landing that I missed. So, here we go. Right, we need the divers. You need your diver, don't you? Oh no. Okay, we've got 1, but don't they go left to right? Oh, he's got 3 meters on. Oh, I need a second one to land up now, and then it'll be interesting. Oh, what? That's not even connecting. Oh, yeah, it's Jack's. And that one. Hey, extra spins? Yeah, okay. Much needed, much needed. We need another chub. Wow, 2 of them. I'm not sure it goes to the final reel, though. Is that just going to be more? Oh, no, it's 3 as well. Oh, no, we've got to get one in the middle, haven't we? Or on the second. Any. Oh, that's handy, that's handy. Oh, no, sorry. No, they're going to kill each other, aren't they, if they both go to the middle now? Ah, oh, no way. Big shark connecting down the bottom? No, it isn't. Oh, that's really harsh. That's incredibly harsh. If it connected the big shark down the bottom, then that would have been probably a couple of hundred for that line alone. That's really harsh. Yeah, okay, that's I feel hard done by there. And I thought they might have connected there at the end. Right, Le Ferro next. I know this is one of the later ones, but it was, Karen, an earlier request from you. So you got a good strike rate on the games tonight as well, I must say. That's a 66% strike rate as well. Ah, Karen, you must let me know which side. If you're still on there, the consensus is to go the left. Oh, thanks, Case. Okay, already picked. Right, Butler didn't note that, so right-hand side it is. Thank you, Karen. Good stuff. Lost Treasures it is. Right, let's see how we get on. Oh, hello. Ah, so that's a handy symbol to have. Completely random what amounts it gives by the looks of it. Oh, I need a land. Oh no, that might be curtains. Oh, how much did that all have? Oh, that's 43. It wasn't terrible, but it's just starting to get interesting there. That's a bit of a shame. Another crossbar job, really, that. Okay, let's go on to Ice Mints. And yeah, many thanks to everyone who's contributed tonight. It's been a good session. I was a bit sort of bit flustered early doors there at you know, sort of stuff I'm not going to go into, but it was just local miscreants really. And but yeah, no worries, Karen. It's you know, on another day that connects and you know, you're then into the hundreds, aren't you, really? Okay, let's go on to Ice Mints. Okay, 10 freebies. This can get interesting if you get your minty multipliers up early. Okay, I need a bit more than this, really. Yeah, it's not looking good, is it? I mean, okay, now scuppered here, aren't we? No, blimey, that was terrible. God dear. Okay, well, not the best one that tonight, Glove. It did land really early, though, I must say. So, what have we got next? FRKN Bananas next. Go through the list. It's like, you know, scrolling down. When's the next bonus? This spreadsheet. You know, blank page, and then at the bottom there's 5 out of 6 games landed. The only one that didn't is Mourinho. So of the last 6 games played, Legacy of Dead, Stormborn, Cloud Princess, Chaos Crew 2 and Vampire Party all landed. So here we go, bit of bananas. Well, Carl, it's certainly in terms of numbers, yes, we just need a couple of good bonuses, and I've absolutely got out of a pickle tonight. Still a fair bit to go. 1020 was the start, so quite a bit still to go, but at least it landed. That might be okay. that'll pay. Oh, wow, not bad, not bad. Oh, now you know, the supermarket's closed. Oh, hello, 3 ups. Only going to be top line, isn't it? Yeah, might be 20 maybe. $64. Okay, not much there. Don't think that's no good. Well, not bad. A couple of good rounds in amongst those, so can't grumble too much. So, Rob Sart, it was decent because it's bonused early. Right, Miami Mayhem next, Tim. This bonus hunt's been... live stream's been mayhem tonight. I mean... Thank you, PK, for the reminder. And yeah, if you're new to the channel and you haven't subscribed, then please do so. It's 2 videos as a minimum per week, plus the live stream, and plus you get all the offers on gentlemangambler.com as well. Right. Anyway, here we go. That's Ravenelli, isn't it? God, have we actually qualified and done? We completed a mission. That's about as far as I've got on this game in the past. Okay, it's going reverting to type now. Any goodies there? No, not really. Oh, okay, it's enough for the mission. Okay. Oh, that's got to be reasonable. 5x on, 10x on that. 32! Wow! I think it's just about the highest win I've ever had on this game. 3 spins still to left. We haven't got any mission. Oh, we've got her as a mission. Okay. Crew? No, we don't get any crew for that. 10x on Ravenelli, but we're not going to get to the next stage. Well, it's not a bad bonus, actually, that. I mean, I'm really happy with £10 on that game, really. But good choice there, Tim, at another one that bonused nice and quickly. Legacy of Dead next. Liam H., an earlier one of yours. So, here we go. 332. Yeah, we need one stonking bonus, really, to Okay, right. What we got? The oh yeah, 4 aces. Nice. Okay, that's what we like to see. Should be about £34, isn't it? That. I like this game when it re-triggers. Come on. Oh wow, this would be shout of the night if it does. It's about the last. Come on. Stop. Oh, no way! Bring it back! Get Uncle Rod to bring it back! Okay, another 3 aces there. So, £40, not bad, not bad. We needed that re-trigger though. Ah, no joy at the end. So, £42, isn't it, that one? Ooh, yeah. Do I gamble on the red or black?
option. Nah, let's just have the 42. I don't feel confident that's going to land there tonight. Yeah, I'm going to just collect the 42. Barry White, good evening to you. Yeah, absolutely, Simon Stewart's inquiry. Blimmin' heck, I mean, that could easily have landed. Right, what's next? Stormborn next, then, Case. Don't know if there's a choice of sides on this one. Ah, there is, thank you. Yeah, left side. Not played it often enough. This one. Yeah, and I had the same problem actually as well with that. You know, I mean, went on a run of probably getting 9 in a row that landed on red, and then of the last 6 that I've tried, probably 2 or 3 have landed black, so I felt it was a fault with the game to start with. I was getting so many that landed. It was uncanny, but some of these games are taking a while to load, folks. I don't know why. You know, we put a man on the moon in the 1960s, or well, the UK didn't, but you can't get a game to load. I mean, you know, when I was playing on the VIC-20s in the 1980s, I just stuck a cartridge in the back of the game and it loaded instantly. It was like, you know, 45 years on. Right. Come along. Right, we're there. I've almost forgotten what side. Left, wasn't it? Yeah, left. Okay, so here we go. 3 free spins. Okay, let's hope they're good ones. Oh, gold pot. Another gold pot. Oh wow, that's decent. Okay, it's brilliant. That's an excellent first spin. If they're all like that, there's going to be some bonus. Okay, another question mark pot there. Okay, bronzes. Need a gold. Another gold. Can we get a gold somewhere? Oh, it's almost on the 4th reel. Times 2, so 37x. This is not bad actually, this side. 110, okay. Got to get your golds, haven't you, really? It doesn't say a multiplier on that chest this time. It's the first time I've ever played this side. Come on, lob a gold in, be kind. No. Okay. Lousy last round, but a decent bonus nonetheless. So, needed that. 12120. So, good choice. Thank you for that. Yeah, it gets quite exciting actually. That's not a bad side. I'll pick that side next time I play it. Okay, so we've got 3 games still to go. Cloud Princess, Tim. This is your next one that landed when we were on the absolute run. And what I'll do, Duncan, I'll play Vampy Party next. But if you could let me know whether you want me to take 8x or try and gamble it up a bit, I'm happy to do so. But I'm going to play that next so that it's not a losing gamble as the last one of the night. But I'm happy either way. You know, if you want me to get to a multiplier on it, I'm happy to try it. And this was the first Press Express, wasn't it?
Oh no, couldn't light up the question mark. Yeah, I guess you need 2 or 3 cascades, don't you? Oh, missed out again. Oh, blimey. Right. Oh, that's handy. 3 spins times 2 plus the win. Much needed as well. Oh, no way. How was that not a win? Nah, couldn't get it at the end, so that was a shame. Didn't get enough cascades there, really. Okay, Duncan, fair enough. No worries. We'll play that one next. So, Vampy Party, collect the 8. Yeah, it's like the internet's gone to pieces at the moment. That's every game. I've put the memory upgrade in the laptop and everything. It took about 4 hours. Butler, tried to get it moving, but it took forever. It's like got to take it to the manufacturer and... Right, here we go. So, 12 spins at times 8. Here we go. I need nice. No, I couldn't get it. If you get 3 scatters on this, it gives you the full re-trigger and it moves you up the multiplier ladder as well. I couldn't get that, so... Tough game, this one. It's like, I don't know if the better option is gamble or collect, because I've not had much luck when I've been gambling, but no, that's disappointing, that amount of spins there. So, going to end on Chaos Crew 2 tonight. It's going to be a bit of a hit this evening, but it was nowhere near as bad as it was looking at one point, so... Yeah, okay, so I didn't play this one last because I was kind of waiting, seeing if Duncan wanted to gamble on the game, because I didn't want to end the stream on a losing gamble and a no bonus, so that's why I didn't play this one in the order it landed. But hopefully, yeah, it's a shame, Duncan. It seems to be a bit of a nemesis. That one. Yeah, PK, I can see why it doesn't pay me anything when you've been rinsing the machine. Let's play this. I might do... What's the time now? Oh, I might do one super bonus on Sugar Rush to finish, actually. That's Sugar Rush 1000. Let's see how this goes. Always fun on this. It gets interesting. Oh, thank goodness that landed. It gets interesting and then it stops landing. Oh, no way! I didn't even get interested. Oh, well, I'm definitely playing Sugar Rush 1000 then to finish. God, what a bad bonus. It's normally not bad. This one, it'll give you a £60 or £70 bonus a lot of the time, and it's just at that point it normally fails. But yeah, let's play Sugar Rush 1000 to finish. Yeah, Karen, that was disappointing, that one, because it can be quite an expensive game to land that as well. You know, I'll play it on the super enhanced chance of landing, and it does cost quite a bit because you don't get much in play churn. So the bonuses I've had it on it in the past have normally been okay, but yeah, that was a disappointing one. So this will be the final one of the night. Buy this at 100. So 416. I've made 500 on the football tonight. That would take it £916. So I'd be £104 down. But let's see how this goes. Cool. Your stuff down on the top. Wow. Okay, that was an interesting first round. The middle reel's looking good. And that's not quite as much as I suspected. Not bad, really, if we can get lucky on a few bits. It's not looking good, is it? Not looking good. Such a good start as well. Need a re-trigger, really. Oh, this is it, folks. Now or never. No, we're not going to. Well, 2 scatters, I dare you. No. Right, that's it, folks. I'm going to end on that note. So that is 450, 570 down there. That seems very harsh. But the early part of the stream didn't go well. The butler didn't do very well on the stuff pre-stream, but many thanks to everyone who tuned in. That was a good lot of banter tonight, and yeah, some good sort of tales that were told. And many thanks to everyone who tuned in for the selections. And yeah, I will be back. There won't be a live stream next week because I'm away, but there will be the following. But while I'm away, there will be videos coming out as usual. The next one is out this Friday. So many thanks to everyone who tuned in. All the best. Good night.